Hey, boss. Good morning. Hey, boss. I'll have that report to you by the end of the day, by the way. Good morning, sir.
Thank you.
Coffee. Bitch. Oh.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as that was a live visual of the XRP army going to work today. As ladies and gentlemen, we are all the way back, and you guys could all see it for yourselves now, as our November-December Q4 time frame for XRP going on a moon mission has been on point so far, and this is only the beginning. We are going to continue. XRP is past 73 cents, and Bitcoin has reached a new all-time high of $93,000. Woo! We are all the way fucking back, and we are only just now getting started. We've discussed about how the next 3 months from November into January will be special for crypto. And right now, we're in the thick of it. This is what we've been waiting for, as we are in the perfect economic conditions for our crypto to thrive. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you do know that the foundation of my channel is XRP, talking about its fundamentals, news, and how it's connected to the geopolitical realm. But right now, these are the moments in time where we need to focus on two things. One, how high Bitcoin goes. And the reason being is because Bitcoin leads the market, and the more money that flows into Bitcoin, the more money will trickle into altcoins. And two, we need to focus on the XRP price. Because as waters above is stated in this chart, we are right here in the literal final moments before XRP reaches its parabolic move that it experienced March 2017. There's a very real possibility we see XRP completely shoot up in value, thousands of %. And right now is where you need to take your profit-taking strategies and make them a reality. I've long been partnered with Merlin, my favorite exit strategy tool, and I highly recommend you subscribe in the description below, because now is the time where you need to execute on profit-taking, especially before the price goes up. You need to know the levels you need in order to better your life, because that's the number one thing everyone wishes they could get back from previous bull markets. And right now, in this moment in time, we are days to weeks away from melting faces in the XRP chart. And ladies and gentlemen, if that wasn't good news enough, President Trump has proposed to eliminate all capital gains taxes on cryptos issued right here in the United States. This would make all American profits made in projects created in the US fully tax-free, and this includes things as Bitcoin, Cardano, Algo, XRP, XLM&H bar, as their creators are US companies. And this is a seismic shift in my personal strategy for profit taking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see when this gets implemented, because this will be important. I'm going to profit take regardless, but this is additional incentive to try and keep as much crypto as possible for this potential tax legislation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, this is only the beginning for how high we're going to go in the market. As here, I'm going to play you a brief clip from Paul Barron, as he's discussing how XRP will lead the way to traditional finance. And I 100% agree, as the amalgamation between the traditional markets and crypto are happening right now, and the politics and the regulations coming to the forefront, and being pro-crypto was all we ever needed. This is now the reality. and welcome to the main event, everyone.
It's interesting, it's just the Ripple conference, and it felt pretty TradFi, compared to some of the other conferences I went to, and I can see it growing.
I was looking at your tweet. What odds would you give the appointments of Pierce as the chair? I'm kind of curious. What are you seeing now that you got a little bit of feedback? Do you think Pierce would be it, or maybe Ueda or someone else?
Well, when Gensler leaves, she's going to be the acting chair. I think that's what our regulatory guy said. Be 2 and 2. So
Okay.
I think she'd be a great chair. I really like her. We've interviewed her for the podcast. She's a nice person. She's a libertarian. She thinks just, disclose all you got to let the people have some choice. And she's more of a free market person. And I just think that's a better way to approach it. That's just my opinion. So I think she'd be great. And with her, I think you would see some of these coins approved.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, what you have to realize is this is not the 2017 bull market, nor is it the 2021 bull market. This is 100% a brand new bull market with a brand new foundation, a pro-crypto president, crypto regulation on the way, Bitcoin ETF live, ETH ETF live, XRP ETF applications on standby, and now Canary Capital has filed an HBAR ETF. Ladies and gentlemen, all tides will rise together. Right now it's time to throw crypto tribalism out the window and choose the cryptos you believe in most. Hell, if you're a meme coin dude, go for the memes. If you have a system for memes, do it. If you have a system for utility coins, do that. But just don't sit on the side. This is the last moment in time you should be doing that. And one of the biggest sleepers in this crypto bull market will be the Flare networks, in my opinion. Crypto Eddie posted the other day how she's never seen before a decentralized identity KYC initiative for mainland Chinese visitors in Hong Kong, and that is something the Flare networks has infiltrated. I believe the XRP ecosystem is going to thrive this cycle. The last cycle was meant to dissuade you, as the SEC was here, as a rogue agency meant to dissuade you from getting in crypto, but you stayed the course. XRP will not be stopped this cycle, as we have won in every single part of that lawsuit. Now here we are at 70 cents, while Bitcoin's passed all-time highs, and you know already we're in a bull market. My only question to you is, why the fuck are you not buying as much XRP as you can right now? Thank me later. That is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. But you should still follow it anyway. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, we have the CEO of Ripple, Garlinghouse, talking Trump, SEC, Gary Gensler on the BBC. And what I want you all to take out of it is this. We're on the precipice of the mainstream Ripple XRP narrative taking shape. XRP will be one of the main winners this cycle. And at the very least, it would be smart to expose yourself to Ripple and XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. I have some very special content coming out for every single one of you. As a lot of you have known, I posted a 3-hour-long XRP video showing you all the reasons why I believe it was heading to new all-time highs this year. Since then, I haven't been posting as much, but that's because there hasn't been much to say. Now everything has changed. We are in generational wealth profit-taking mode. And I'd like to congratulate the entirety of the XRP army in advance. We have a lot to discuss, and I'm so excited. and I just can't hide it. Woo! And to all of you that stayed the course, you deserve every dollar you're about to get. As always, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Another token seeing big gains over the past few days is XRP, which has been developed by the digital payment network Ripple. It's currently valued at around $11 billion and is trying to go mainstream by launching its own ETF. However, it's currently involved in a long-standing case with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is blocking the launch. For more on all this, we're now joined by the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. So welcome, Brad. Let's start with that tweet that you have sent on a crypto checklist to Donald Trump for his first 100 days, including firing SEC Chair Gary Gensler. What are the main things that you want him to address?
Well, as you probably know, Donald Trump has been kind of a crypto advocate and the crypto president by his self-proclamation around that for a number of months during the campaign. And he has actually said that one of the first things he would do in office is to do everything he can do to remove Gary Gensler, who has really waged a war against crypto in the United States. The irony, of course, is many countries around the world, even the UK, Switzerland, Singapore, have really leaned into crypto, created clear rules, which has allowed entrepreneurs and capital to flow in and allow the industry to grow and thrive.
But while Trump is seen as favorable for crypto leaders and investors, does his recent alignment with crypto actually pose some ethical concerns? I mean, he's launched the cryptocurrency project World Liberty Financial. Is this a potential conflict of interest now that he has a stake in the industry, Brad?
You know, I think obviously Donald Trump has stakes in lots of industries, and I think the voters decided that they preferred Donald Trump as opposed to other candidates throughout the process. So I don't really take a position on that. I think there's obviously a lot of disclosure laws, and I think as his second trip to the White House, I'm sure there's plenty of people around him that are experienced with that. I do think, regardless of his own participation in different parts of the economy, we've got to get the United States growing in as it relates to this industry. And the Biden administration, really not just the United States SEC, but other parts of the government as well, have been pretty hostile towards crypto, despite its growth, despite that it's over a $2 trillion market today.
With a Donald Trump win, are you expecting a resolution in this Ripple versus SEC lawsuit? I mean, this was surrounding whether XRP is considered a security or a digital currency. And what do you think a resolution would mean for the broader crypto industry?
Look, as you probably know, we've been fighting with the SEC for 3.5 years. We won that case last summer. The SEC, the judge in that case declared very explicitly, XRP in and of itself is not a security. The SEC is appealing part of that decision, but importantly, they're not appealing the part of the decision that says XRP is not a security. So we feel very good about that. The law of the land of the United States is that XRP is not a security. What's frustrating, I think, for the whole industry is that only Bitcoin and XRP really have the explicit regulatory clarity in the United States. Other leading cryptocurrencies like ETH and Solana have been a little bit in a fuzzy land. And it's really kind of maddening, and I think madness, to think we're going to litigate every single token one by one. We've been challenging the government, challenging the SEC to create clear rules of the road, as you've seen in the UK, as you've seen in Japan, where they've created taxonomies so that the regulation is clear. And people in the US crypto industry want to follow the rules. We just have to have clarity about what the rules are.
And Brad, talk to us more about clarity that you need in regulation. What more in particular would you like to see?
Well, I think the key thing is the SEC under Gary Gensler has tried to take the position that most cryptocurrencies are securities. Securities, as I think many people know, the law, it's about rights and title and ownership of a company. If you own a security in Apple, you own part of the company. You have governance rights. You can vote on the board of directors. That obviously doesn't exist. If you own XRP, if you own ETH, if you own different cryptocurrencies, you're not getting the rights and title and interest of a security. So the key really is creating that clarity that the SEC is not the regulator, that's trying to kind of own this industry. And they've really been trying to do regulation through enforcement rather than codifying and taking the time to write clear rules of the road.
We don't know, but it's just BBC.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us there, Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO.
Thanks for having me.